Meet Don Seki, a World War II veteran who served in the highly decorated Japanese-American unit of the United States military known as the 442nd Infantry Regiment, or more commonly, Go for Broke. Don and his funny, quick-witted wife Sumi sat with us for an interview. Here's their story.
December 4th, 1941, my parents decided to go to Japan. They were going to take me. I was the youngest in the family. I was 17. I says, no, I'm going to stay right here. I could take care of myself. Then, December 7th, hell broke loose. Pearl Harbor. Oh, we were under surveillance. FBI, CIC. So I ran all over the place. Ran away from those counterintelligence officers. I went all the way to the North Shore, a place called Haleiwa. I took a job with the Corps of Engineers. That was 41. In 42, I worked along the North Coast, digging up trenches, fortification.
While Don was able to escape the wrath of counterintelligence officers in Hawaii, Sumi wasn't so lucky.
April the 4th, 1942, they said that all the Japanese, if you had 1/16th blood in you, you had to evacuate. And they put us in the Santa Anita horse stall. We lived in the horse stalls for, I think, 9 months. So Sears and Roebuck and Montgomery Ward made a fortune off of us. You know, the catalogs, mail orders. We didn't have any clothes, only what we could carry. Right. And we were in Santa Anita for 10 months. And then they shipped us to Arkansas. I almost choked to death because our mattress was hay. They put it in the sack, you know, but it's hay. And I'm allergic to Kentucky bluegrass, and I just cough, 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 cough. I didn't choke. I choked even thinking about that. Kentucky bluegrass. But there was 10 camps. Some went to Wyoming, some went to Idaho, some went to, all over. Anyway, they separated all of us, but we were in Arkansas. They had 2 camps in Arkansas, and we were in the south, only about 10 miles away from Louisiana. I graduated from high school there, in the camp. I think I was there 2 or 3 years. You just have to think it was an experience what you went through, and then you think back. It was not only me. It was 10,000 of us that went through the same thing.
But for Americans and citizens all over the world, the experience had only just begun. In 1943, the United States military formed a Japanese-American unit and asked for 2,000 volunteers from Hawaii. A staggering 10,000 Japanese Americans volunteered from the islands.
They shipped us out to the mainland, from Honolulu to Oakland, all the way down to Mississippi. Oh, we had problems in Mississippi, because they never seen that kind of people down there. So we fought before we went overseas. Oh.
You know, when you go on the bus, you board the bus, if you're a certain race, you sit in the back of the bus, and some of the people sit in the front of the bus. That gave me a funny feeling when you see that, because in California you don't have that in those days, you know, and you go back south and you see that, it kind of hurts you, you know.
Hawaii people were, guys were pretty loose, you know, so, we fought back, yeah. Then we trained very well, went overseas, all the way to the north coast of Africa, into Naples, Italy, then on to north of Rome. We're committed just north of Rome, went all the way up to a place called Florence. We got the Germans running, and then we took a break. There's a little river called Arno River. We wanted to eat something fresh. So we saw chicken running around. Oh, we got a hold of chicken. Use the Italian kitchen, chop it up. They have onions and squash and tomatoes. Made chicken soup fresh. Then just about a couple of 100 yards on the coast of Mediterranean, where it's fish. How good of fish? No reel, no pole, no nothing. Had an idea. Back in Hawaii in the olden days, the first generation Japanese used to use dynamite. Throw
Catch
dynamite, concussion, bring the fish up.
Oh my gosh.
That gave me the idea. So we got a bunch of guys got a hold of a grenade. So we all threw grenade in the water, same purpose. Fish, concussion, bring the fish up. They cooked the fish in the Italian kitchen. And we had our base of the soup is bouillon. Well, cubes, bouillon cubes in a ration. We use that for base. So from Italy to France, a place called Marseille is a port town. From Marseille, inland, southeast France. A place called Vosges. It's a forest. And there's a town of Bruyères. Germans were held the town. We got the Germans out of the town. We took the town over. Then they says, hey, one of the Texas division, 1 battalion, they were trapped by the Germans. We, 442nd, will get them out. So we didn't get them out, but we lost quite a few men to get them out, 1 battalion out. But we saved this 1 battalion. Then onward, about 4 days later, I got caught in the machine gun fire. It took my arm off. That was out of my combat career. Then they sent me home.
What kind of award did the 442nd get, or 100 442 get?
Oh, awards, all kinds of awards. I think we were most decorated in the whole United States military.
Go for broke unit.
Go for broke. That means go all out. Bar done.
After learning about the great accomplishments of Don's unit, we asked if being second-generation Japanese Americans influenced Go for Broke's success.
You know, the Japanese culture is you fight from your heart. I mean, that's always in your brains anyway. They teach you that. When you go to war or go to school or something, you're supposed to do your best. It's pounded in your head. But it didn't stick to me, but but the others, you know.
Yeah. Do you think that's why your division did so well? Why your men did so well? It's because they were Japanese.
I think so. Yeah, because they pound it in your head. In other words, don't make shame of your race is what's pounded in your head when you're small. But we didn't teach our kids like our parents taught us, you know. Today, kids are just so-so, you know. But when we were growing up, our parents pounded in our head, don't make shame of your race.
White guys ask me, how come we look so young? Oh, fish head and rice. You know, in Hawaii, we speak what they call pidgin. It consists of about 6-7 different races. Put that all together, called pidgin language.
They talk backwards or something.
No, you go stick go, I go stick come. You go forward, I'll come back later. Oh, at elementary school, teachers are having hard time with us, especially the vowels. Like, see, the American people say mother. We say mother. M-A-D-A. Father. And I'm telling you, nobody could
You can't understand them.
understand us. They made a good overseas. They couldn't get when we talk over the communication, there's no way they could detect our language, the enemy.
To wrap up our interview, we asked Don to leave a message for future generations and anyone who will hear his story, including you.
This is your country. You deserve to be here. You protect your country, you love your country. This is America. So whatever happens in peace or war, you defend your country with life, if possible.